it lays the predicate and the foundation for the development of a weather satellite that will permit man to determine the world's cloud layer and ultimately to control the weather, and he who controls the weather will control the world. That will permit man to determine the world's cloud layer, and he who controls the weather will control the world.
Good morning, freedom fighters. It is 8:40 a.m. East Coast time, May 16th, 2025. Okay, let's pretend I haven't studied the weather my entire life. As a commercial fisherman, my life depends on knowing the weather. What is going on here? Why would all the NexRads be turned up to create this storm? Not just this storm, but the one to the north of here as well. Let's zoom out and look at the big picture. There's no reason for our NexRads to be turned wide open to create rain, but that is what it's developed for, isn't it? It was never meant to see the rain. These people are correct when they say these are controlling our weather. I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Sad part, I have the patents. I have the patents. Intelligent systems for weather modification. Active. Their status is active. Seeding systems is aircrafts. Weather controlling satellites that Lyndon B. Johnson spoke of in 1962, I believe that was. Could be off on the date a little bit. NexRads, cell phone towers, in my opinion. You can look at the information. It's all there. It's 121. Just got to look through all of it and find whatever 121 is here. But controlling the weather, they do. Let's go on into the live stuff here. Here is a tornado hurricane control device. These things are at the mouth of my river here. They have not been activated yet, but they can create and control and steer hurricanes with these devices on board ships and satellites. We will see incredible fires this year across our lands, created by these technologies as well that's in outer space. We watch the rocket go up every full moon, but they're going up every few days, but they love the full moon ritual that they have going on. These people are truly evil, out of control, zero containment. Oh man, we're in trouble. 229,000 acre fire. That's massive. Out of control, 68,000. Russia's on fire as well, I had showed. David has shown some incredible chemtrail activity the past few days here. Several attacks going on in Russia with fires. Let's get back to this technology that's taking place here. Incredible amount of NexRads they have put up, and we don't even see the effects of the satellites because we're seeing the ground level energy. Zoom in on Florida in the southeast here. It appears that these machines are creating this storm. Speculation, they'll never tell us the truth. They claim it's not, but I think they are flat out lying to us, and they should be justification for this. These people need to be prosecuted. You know, I mean, this is not right, lying to the public. These storms are being created with technologies. No doubt in my mind. Look at the beams shooting through this stuff. That was a major electrical storm, too, that Michigan and all had, Wisconsin. But you can see the beams shooting through it very clearly. All speculation, but it seems to be accurate that these machines are manipulating our weather. Why would they send so much of these beams, direct energy beams, through our storms? It's not to see the storms, is it? They're creating this. It's almost completely undeniable that these machines are affecting this weather system. The amount of beams shooting through that is just incredible. All the way through it, both sides, the whole entire time. We're being lied to, my friends, and these people are truly evil that is doing this to us. They do not care about us. They will burn you out of house and home and laugh at your sorrows. Imagine if complete lunatics are running the show. I've always said anyone that would want to be president of a country, they got to be crazy already to have that kind of idea to want to control the world or control a country. They're most likely already crazy. They're not good people wanting to do good. That's the obvious. We've been lied to from the beginning. This is their country. It's not ours. It never was ours. They created it. They manipulated us however they wanted. World War II, they made us kill each other by the millions. And they owned everything when it was over. If you don't, look at where Rothschild banking systems were after World War II. You don't think they controlled every bit of it? They did, though. Moving on. This is a short video as the world is getting brighter on our side. 24-hour daylight in Alaska right now. This is the reason it's summertime in Florida, North America right now, or Northern Hemisphere, is because we tilt towards the sun. This ball tilts towards the sun. That's why there's completely daylight up here while it's breaking daylight in Florida. We're tilted towards the sun at this moment. Winter in Australia, summer in the Northern Hemisphere, winter in the Southern Hemisphere. I know a lot of people doesn't even realize that. I talked to a fisherman one day. He's like, huh? I'm like, you don't know that? You're a fisherman and you don't know that it's winter in Australia in the summer here. It just blew my mind he didn't have that knowledge. Alrighty, moving on. So here's the storm they created the last hour. The one that was in Michigan. A 12-hour loop. Alaskan Skywatcher brought this up last night about this technology, and I was watching it when I was talking to my friend in Australia, but I had to show a little bit of it today. It's still going on. But look at the lightning they went through last night. This is a major electrical storm for up north. This would be major for Florida. We're lightning capital. And you know what's odd? I don't really hear the lightning here anymore. Hurricane Helene came through and not a lightning strike. Very unusual for a storm to have no lightning. That's why, because it was man-made, that it was not a natural tropical system. I don't know if I've ever seen any natural weather now that I have studied these people. They've been manipulating the weather my entire life. I've seen a roll cloud when I was a kid. I've never seen anything like it. A roll cloud. I see pictures of them, but I've seen one in person in Georgia when I was a little kid. It's what got me interested in weather so much. But enough of the rambling. I just wanted to make a little short video to show you the insane stuff that is going on right this second. This is NexRad. I'll leave links to anyone that wants them. They're very easy to access. Look up NexRad satellites and radar. You'll get it. You can see this stuff for yourself. It's not natural. They are creating weather with this technology. Very sad what I see. Florida was in extreme drought, and they created a man-made storm offshore of us. And when it was done with what they wanted, it just disappeared. It was gone. But they created it with something out here in the Gulf. Hmm. 8:51 a.m. here. Makes it 10:51 p.m. And my dad's is a.m. as well. Yeah, a.m. These are a.m. Excuse me. That's p.m. Sorry, I'm backwards there. I'm in a.m. and they're in p.m. That just proves it's not flat. I'm confused. That's easy enough. All right, my friends, standing by. Just a short video just showing the insane stuff that's going on. Not to forget, they are melting our icebergs. Where's that one? See, it's dark on the southern hemisphere because of the, I messed that up. Because of the tilt to the earth, it's still dark down here. I don't get an HD. Wow. What's up in the sea? The iceberg. They cut loose. Oh, that's the wrong islands. That's not the right islands. Anyhow, standing by, my friends. I was going to show you the iceberg, but I was on the wrong island. Sandwich Islands is where it's at. Cut and release the largest iceberg in the world. Standing by, my friends. Hope y'all understand why I make these videos. It's just trying to show the lunatics at work here. Standing by. Commercial Fisherman out.